great to be here at Steve's Diner.
I agree. I like this place.
Me too. Let's get started with the podcast.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are tonight's entertainment.
Steve's Diner Podcast, laughs on blast, fart jokes, games guaranteed to last. Weird news machines, broken outcast, turn it up loud, never listening fast. Mic's on fire, convo's tight, the report's lit. Busboy Steve's here, ain't swinging no quit. Jordan's maps out, routes full of wit. Random games played, never call it quit. Steve's Diner Podcast, laughs on blast, fart jokes, games guaranteed to last. Weird news machines, broken outcast, turn it up loud, never listening fast.
You're drunk already, aren't you, buddy? This one's muffled?
Yeah.
That one is, yeah.
What the fuck?
Do the other one.
What other one?
The one that sounded like you were farther away.
Shit.
That sounded great.
Put pantyhose in there. Huh?
Yeah.
Put something in front of it.
I did. This is usually in front of it. Is that better?
Yeah.
That's not better.
Yeah.
Is it
Go
better?
ahead. Talk like for like a few seconds.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Steve's Diner Podcast.
Yeah.
What the fuck is... Shit.
What happened?
Hold on. I don't know. I turned it off. Hold on.
That sounds good if you're not talking loud, maybe. Is there a volume thing on there, maybe?
Should I be quiet? I'll just talk normal.
No,
hey, everybody. How you doing? Welcome to the Steve's Diner Podcast. No?
That's kind of nice.
We got a booth all the way in the back for you, in the dark, with a candle light. We got a booth back there. Come on back. We got leftovers.
Am I okay to go like this? Does this sound okay? Oh, what if I turn this? Hold on. What if I do this? Fuck. Hold on. Shit.
That sounds fine now, though, to me.
Is it okay? All right. I just gotta chill out.
That sounds fine.
Okay,
It's okay.
I'll just do this. Okay, I'll just do this. Fuck it.
You're
Who
going to drive
cares?
yourself crazy when you're editing.
I know. That's all right. I'm leaving all this in. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Steve's Diner podcast. Fuck. God damn it. Here we go. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Steve's Diner podcast. I'm your host, Steve. With me today, we got Busboy Steve. Looking fresh. Is that a fresh haircut?
I got a cut on the 12th, so probably.
Okay. I like it.
Well, I let it go. The way it looks good is you let it go and make it look shitty for so long that when you finally just get a regular cut, everybody's like, wow, your hair looks so nice.
There you go. That works. It works.
It does. Every time.
We also got my boy, Jordan.
Poop, fart, stinky pants. Okay, everyone do a dance.
Fuck yeah. There we go. Yeah, you've only been doing it like, what, 4 times, 5 times? So
I know that. I couldn't remember if I did that one already.
we
I
started
forgot
recycling.
Yeah, we're already recycling.
Well, that's why I introduced you second, because you have your little song.
Yeah, I get it. It's been a while. We're a little rusty, clearly.
Oh, it's been a while. A lot's happened since our last podcast.
Yeah, a little bit.
On the special episode of Steve's
It
Diner.
ain't gonna be that special. Thank you for listening, everyone. If you saw either on TikTok or Facebook, or I think we know everybody that listens for the most part, except for our
we don't
7 German listeners to the last episode.
Nice.
Last episode had 7 German listeners in what do you call it? We had one in England too. There are 2 in England.
What?
Yeah, 2 in England. Yeah.
Oi.
But I have to shout out my German ones because, I mean, literally, Frankfurt is the city that we have the most listeners in.
We're going to go one day.
Wait, most listeners...
For one individual city.
Really? Frederick isn't the top?
Nope. I don't think anybody in Frederick listens. I think I burned them all out. I'm not kidding.
Well, you added one in North Carolina.
Yeah, I saw them. Well, you know what's interesting? We've been adding. Look at I'm like all hiding behind this thing. We I'm all fucked up today. We've been
Stop. Fucking do the Homer Simpson thing. Be like,
into the bushes.
Yeah.
We've been adding. Well, I've been having downloads like every day.
Really,
It's
just
never
random
happened
ones.
Just 1, 2. Yesterday there were 4. 4
That's
downloads.
awesome.
I mean,
That's
we
what
hadn't
we
had an
do.
episode. It's been what 2 months since we had an
Couple.
episode.
Yeah, a couple months.
Yeah.
Caps were still playing, I think.
Oh yeah, they were.
Yeah, they were.
That was right before you guys. Wait, was it
So,
before you got?
We're like right
before you
behind
guys
Joe
went,
Rogan for
right?
biggest podcast in the world or whatever.
So Jordan froze for a second, and the audio caught up.
Holy shit!
It
that
went
freaked me
really
out.
fast.
Yeah.
We're having a little technical
Gotcha, I was
difficulty
really
here on the
confused.
podcast. That was funny as shit.
This laptop is old. I
Oh
also
my
have like an
God.
update signal, but it's like a red dot instead of an orange dot. So I think it's like a critical update I need to do.
Oh
So we'll
shit.
see how this goes.
Yeah, we might be a mess today. Anyway.
That's the fun ones, though.
Yeah.
The critical updates.
What? No, the one where we're sloppy. That's what I'm.
Oh,
talking
I
about.
know. Yeah. I think people come to expect a certain level of unprofessionalism from us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, get to the point. When you start babbling at the beginning, you're like, oh, yeah, that's the point.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we do. Yeah. So if you watch the YouTube video, the last couple episodes, you would have seen I was on oxygen. I had tubes up my nose during while we were recording. It's because I had pulmonary fibrosis and required a lung transplant. I got my lung transplant, and now after that, I'm done. I have new lungs. Here I am. No oxygen.
That's
Talking.
that's crazy.
Isn't that
It
wild?
is crazy.
It is crazy.
I went
Because
through
last
organ
time we
transplant.
last time we did this, we knew you needed it. Well, we
Yeah.
didn't know that was going to happen.
No,
A-
I'm trying to
and that
remember the
quick.
last episode, like what date it was.
It was.
Um,
I think it was the week. It was right.
It was. I think it was in April, wasn't it?
It was April because it was after Ovi broke the record, but before you
Right.
guys went. So
Yeah,
April.
yeah.
I want to say like April
Oh,
10th or 12th ish. Man.
Yeah.
that game was
Like-
April 13th, so you're probably exactly
There was-
right.
And then I got called for the organ transplant on the 19th.
I'll
Yeah.
tell you in I'll tell you in 1 second.
Yep. So Ovi broke the record. We went to the game on Sunday, and then that Friday I got the call that my lungs were ready for me.
Yeah, because the call was the Easter weekend or whatever, right? It was like Good Friday.
Yeah.
It was Good Friday if
Good
anybody
Friday.
is,
Yeah.
anybody celebrates.
You know, it's one thing I did. I'm such an idiot. They were putting me on the operating table, like to lay down, and
Yeah.
I was like, please don't put my arms this way.
Oh, gee.
It was Good Friday.
Yeah, I know. But he came back on Good Friday, so it'd be a good day if you win.
He didn't come back on Good Friday. He came back on Easter.
Well, that's what. But he came back.
Well, yeah, but I ain't him.
What is
Uh-oh.
Good Friday?
That's
Good
when
Friday
he
is the
that's
day
when he
he was
died on
crucified.
the cross.
Yeah,
So he came back 2 days later.
3.
three technically.
Yeah, technically 3.
So what?
You can
So
tell
what
Jordan
happened
went
in
to
those
church.
3?
Was he actually dead?
Yeah,
Yeah, they put him in a
tomb.
cave. Yeah, in a
In
tomb.
a cave. In
It was a
Yogi's
cave, and they put a big rock in front of it, and then they moved the rock, and they went in there. They're like, "Holy shit!" Well, they didn't say "holy shit," but they said "shit" because it wasn't holy yet. And then there
Jesus
he was.
Christ!
Yeah, right. And he was gone. He
He's
wasn't
like,
there.
"You're here."
That's the best part. He wasn't even there.
Present.
How'd he get out? I guess he's Jesus.
Mhm.
Yeah, right.
He just
That's-
goes.
I mean, that's kinda-
Mm-hmm.
That's
I bet
that's
you he was still
Christianity.
hanging on by a thread when they put him in there. Is this
Yeah.
controversial to say? Should I not be saying this?
Well, I mean,
I don't think we have enough people to be worried
I don't
about
think
someone
anyone's gonna
else.
give a shit. Unless,
Is the
what
Pope-
if they're all like 7 German fundamentalist Christians?
Right.
That would be wild. They're
That'd be
now they're
bad.
gone. That would be bad. That'd be like,
It'd
a
be
lot
my
of our-
fault. I'd write a letter.
I'd appreciate. Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do an apology. Apologies are great when you have to do them live on the air.
Yeah, they always go
Oh,
I
over well.
sincerely apologize to anyone I may have offended.
It's like, It's funny you bring that up because we were talking about that the other day. So I grew up. We're just going random now. I grew up Catholic. So one of the I should know it, but you receive Holy Communion, your first Holy Communion when you're a kid, and you get the wine and the bread, and then you do a bunch of stuff. And one of them is confession, where you go in, and I'm sure you've seen it in movies and everything. You go into a little booth and you tell the priest all your confessions. And we were just talking about when you first learn, you're so young when you first learn this that, you're not murdering anybody, you're not coveting your neighbor's wife, you're not really doing anything, but you got to go in there and say something. So basically when you're 8, 9, 10 years old, everybody goes in and says the same thing. And we all talk about it now that we're like, and you go, Father, forgive me for I have sinned. It's been 6 months since my last confession. And then you sit there for a minute and you're just like, I lied to my mom and dad. I fought with my brother and sister. I said a bad word.
Like,
I cheated on my math test. And so,
Oh, shit.
Straight to hell.
Did you get a confession in high school? Because you haven't been there for a month.
Hey, it's a lot easier when you go, or you can just go in there like someone else said and go, well, there's 10 commandments, and that's what your confess. You go, yeah, all of them except number 8 and number 10, which is like murder and doing your neighbor's wife. So yeah, you guys go in and yep, I thought about doing my neighbor's wife.
That's close.
Yeah, and disobeyed my parents. I went to not going to church on Sunday. That's a big one when you're a kid, but usually you'd always go when you're a kid.
Unless it's a really good football game.
Yeah.
Well, or
there's a London game.
Oh yeah. Then you just go Saturday. You go the night before. They give you
Catholic
an out.
does that.
Yeah, they let you go the night before.
They hook you up. Give you a Saturday night special.
Saturday was always cool too because you usually go out to dinner afterwards.
Nice.
But then sometimes
you get fucked up
afterward.
Then you go drink.
I'll tell you what,
Well,
the
you
church
drink
at
it
my
to
house is in session like 6 out of 7 days a week. It's fucking insane. The Bible can't be that long. It can't.
No, it's over and over.
You have a church literally across the street from your house.
Maybe.
Is that what you're talking about?
Not giving out my personal info, but maybe.
Well, I didn't give the address.
Yeah, we'll just.
But yeah, that's the one I'm talking about.
It's in Essex, Maryland. We'll just say
Dang.
it's in Essex. Anyway.
Putting my city out there.
I think we established he's in Frederick.
Oh,
Dang.
I thought he was in Hagerstown.
There's a lot of
he worked
churches in
Hagerstown.
Frederick.
Yeah,
It's literally like the Spire City, so.
Right.
True.
Cluster Spires. Yeah.
So going back to your original thing, sorry.
Yeah, the whole.
I don't even know what the fuck I was saying.
You
Your
put your
lung
arms
transplant.
out and you said, "Please,
Oh
I'm getting new
I
lungs.
tried to
Don't-"
make a little joke. I made a little Good Friday joke. I don't think anybody appreciated it.
Yeah, they
Oh.
went, oh my God.
Yeah,
They're
what if
like,
they?
oh,
or they
jeez,
could
what
have.
an idiot.
They could have splashed the holy water on you. You would have been like, "Oh no, no, no."
They're like, we better not fuck him up because he's going straight to hell if we do.
Got a good chance. You got a good chance of.
If you made that joke at Mercy down the street, they really probably wouldn't have liked it.
Options, they're like,
Yeah,
get it.
Hopkins, they're cool. They're cool. They don't give a
Yeah.
I didn't even think of that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so that happened. That was something. I'm going to talk about it a little bit at the end of the episode. I don't want to bore everybody at the beginning because we're here to have fun, right? Who doesn't like fun? I like fun. Did you break your microphone, Steve?
No.
Okay.
I was adjusting the volume, but I don't know I don't know if I did. Whatever. I'm good.
Right.
It was Wednesday, April 9th was the last episode. Now I
Okay,
don't know
so-
when you put it out, but
less than
Probably
2
that
months
weekend.
ago. Less than 2 months ago.
So it's probably a week before I went for the thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
You got 2 new lungs and it only took like 7 weeks to get back. That's pretty good. That's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, the thing that everybody was kind of amazed at is how quickly I've recovered. Like within the hospital themselves. Like while I was in the hospital 2 weeks. But the first like 5 days, they were like, "Oh my God, we can't believe how fast this guy's recovering."
Mhm.
One of the ICU nurses said, "This is the fastest I've ever seen anyone recover." in ICU. Usually you're in ICU. You can be in ICU like 2 weeks sometimes. I was in ICU for 3 days. So,
Hell yeah. It was
Yep.
awesome. You did recover
Yep.
very, very fast.
Yep.
It was great
I
to
wonder-
hear and great to see, and we're very happy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wonder also,
Oh.
like, if you want to get like not no, like if the quality of the transplant, like if that helped, like if just like a little bit is different on the of what they're putting in there.
Here's the thing. I ain't do shit. Okay.
Well, well, that's what I'm
Like,
saying. Like,
I
wonder-
literally didn't do it. It's not like I was like, oh, let me work out and prepare for this transplant.
let me breathe
mean,
different.
I was active, right? I mean, I went to the hockey game on Sunday, walked around the Whoozy Doozy. What's it called? Capital One
Capital
Arena.
One.
Yeah.
Like walked around there a little bit. But I was on oxygen, so I wasn't, a lot of people I think go in and are kind of fucked up, physically.
Yeah.
So I was lucky that I got my lungs so quickly before I really started deteriorating. So that helped. And then I think I got a good set of lungs because
That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, like I think, like I give the lungs all the credit, because
Oh.
I didn't, I mean, other than just being fairly active, there's nothing I did. I mean, I was off of, so I had the trach when they first did it down my throat, breathing tube, and that can sometimes take a day or two to come out. I was on room air, breathing room air, no oxygen at all, in like 10 hours.
Right when we got there.
Yeah.
what?
We saw you
Right.
get on it. Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like breathing on my own. It was crazy.
That's weird.
So
It was.
lucky, I mean, the word that I've always had for this is grateful. That's what I am, to the
I am
donor.
too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, it's nice. It's
That's
Good
one of the
stuff.
reasons why I switched from not being a donor from way back when you first get your license. You don't even. I mean, if you know, I guess. But like, I didn't know, and I just know. And then over the years, I was like, well, why would I not do that?
Yeah.
Check it. Check.
yeah, for my, on Facebook, you can do fundraiser for your birthday. I wasn't even trying to raise funds. I just said, I did the National Organ Donation Society or whatever the heck it's called. And I said, you don't have to donate any money. Just next time you go to the NBA, just check the box
Check the box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
if you can. That'd be a great present. Not for me, hopefully.
For someone.
Again,
Yeah.
but hopefully for, someone else in the future. It's just an amazing, amazing gift. And you're not using them anyway because you're fucking dead. So,
Yeah.
you know,
You don't need 'em.
Yeah. Well, if
Um,
there's ever something you need that I don't need at the time, and I can
Yeah.
just like, isn't there some where people are just like, oh, need some here's some bone marrow, here's some
Kidney.
here's my
Kidneys.
kidney, or here's my appendix, whatever you need.
a
let
piece
me
of
know.
liver.
Yeah.
Well, interesting you should say that.
All right.
Because I have a little game to play. Everyone loves where we pick out the greatest of something, right?
Oh shit! I didn't
Oh,
know
yeah.
that game.
It's a very, very fun activity that we've established here on the Steve's Diner podcast. And why don't we just jump right into that?
Let's
All
do
right, I'll
it.
share my screen.
Uh-oh. Spider-Man. Spider-Man.
I should just do Spider-Man just to
It's gonna be Spider-Man. Yeah, I don't know why we're.
hold on. Oh,
I don't know
hold
why I
on.
didn't get it when you started singing it, Steve. I was like, what is he talking
Right.
about?
Is it this one? Let me share. Layouts and option. No. Share. What do you got?
Blank.
Oh shit, I see it. Never
Ah!
mind.
Spider-Man.
Never mind. God damn it. Why do I fuck that up every single time?
Oh.
Getting old. They should have gave you a new brain. Oh.
Ah.
Dag. Dag.
What would
All
you
right.
do if a brain if you had one? That was my Dorothy. That was my Dorothy. Thank
You
you.
like that? That was good. All right. So what is the greatest organ to transplant?
Oh.
Whoa.
Now,
Great. Well, wait. Holy smokes.
hold on.
Greatest
So,
organ to transplant. Okay.
yes. So, the reason I didn't ask for submission is in reality, there's only like 12 organs you can transplant.
Okay. That's good. I
But-
didn't know that.
I need 16. So I threw some other ones in there.
Yeah.
But, so now we got to give this some thought. Now I don't want to dwell on this for, well, it takes as long as it takes. But we got to talk about it a little bit because, especially that first round, because there's lots of things that could work into it as we get into it. We'll see.
Okay, yeah. If you throw out because there's some that are like, okay, no, and then some are like really, like that 8 and 9 is a that's crazy.
Right. How do you pick?
Yeah.
That's why you got to talk about.
All right,
talk about
that's
it a
what
little bit.
But this is not.
I already
good
have
for
an
me.
opinion on. I think I have an opinion on all of them.
We talk through the first round pretty well
Yes.
Yeah.
in these.
I'm just medical wise. I'm an idiot. So this is gonna.
Well, that's
be,
all right.
Yeah, I'm
We'll
not
figure it
great
out.
either, so we'll figure
Well,
this out.
I don't know if I know what everything does either. I kind of do because I've had problems with I think everything on this list, but
number 1, the second half of number 1 you
oh
have.
wow! Yeah. All right. Well, let's start with number 1 because number
Okay.
1, it's got to be the number 1 ranked organ, right? I mean, at least for this show,
Well, see, that's
Sure.
the
either your
Okay.
PP or your vajayjay. I'm trying to be for the kids.
Crazy words.
Trying to be
Yeah.
good for the kids.
Genitals.
Vajayjay I got from Carrie.
and then
PP I got I think from Jen. I don't know.
okay. I
PP.
just have as we start. I have a question. I don't.
I could say wee wee,
You could say hot dog,
Hot
Ding
dog
dong.
bun. Yeah.
ding dong.
dong, ding dong.
Okay, I do have a question, Steve. I have a
Okay, good.
question.
Yes.
So it says greatest organ to transplant. I just
Right.
need to know the whole like.
Here's the rules.
Okay,
Here's the rules. That's going to make it more interesting.
okay. I need it.
It's not like what I just had done, where you get a new set of lungs and then you're done. This is almost like interchangeable. So you could, it's almost like making it detachable, like detachable penis.
Okay,
take it off.
Dude.
Take off your penis, put on a vagina.
Mm,
All right.
Oh.
You can switch it out multiple times.
okay.
And it's not major surgery. So transplant might not be the best word. Swap. Ah, that's better. We'll change this greatest organ to swap.
Greatest
Greatest-
organ.
So-
Okay.
Oh, so you
Wow.
mean if one's not working
Rats.
right now, you get a new like if you got okay. So if you got punched in the eye and your eyeball falls out, then you say your eyes because then you can get a new eye and put it in and
Yeah.
what you mean?
Or you're going out for the night. You want to be a blue eye. You put in your blue eyes, or you put in
Wow,
your brown eyes.
this is not where I thought it was going.
See, I told you. You got to
All
make it a
right.
little interesting.
Yeah, gotta
'Cause,
think about
I mean,
it a little.
otherwise you're like, whatever.
Okay, so this definitely that definitely changes. But I don't know
So
what
if
everything
you want to know what
does.
it's like to be a woman for a night, swap it out.
Okay.
Greatest organ to swap.
I'll do it.
All right. Now your PP, your sexual organ, or your gallbladder. Like that's
That's
why I
easy.
put gallbladder 16. Gallbladder you don't need.
Yeah.
Unless Jordan wants another one.
I don't got one of those. I don't want another.
Yeah, you don't need it.
No.
So I mean
yeah.
that's a quick advance for our number 1 ranked PP.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, especially if you're gonna, yeah.
Because I mean everybody would swap that out, right?
Well,
I
who's
mean,
do you swap? Okay, another question.
I wouldn't
When-
because I'm
when you're
perfectly
talking
happy
about
with mine,
when you're
but-
talking about that, if you want to swap it, like, are you swapping it with like, hey, some guy down the street?
like me and you,
you want-
like we could all switch.
yeah, like what? Like, am I like some guy? Hey, I need a smaller one tonight. I'm gonna, I'm out with this, like you're going out
Wow.
with chicks. You like swap it out.
Yeah, sure.
We're gonna
You
be
could
filming this one. Give me the bigger one.
You can trade among your friends. It could be like
Strangers. Okay.
All right, we'll go back to that one. Okay, but yeah,
all right. Okay. Yeah, gallbladder sucks. That's one of the ones I had to add because
Yeah.
no
That's
one gets a
fine.
gallbladder replacement. They just get it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Next, liver versus kidneys.
I'm going liver.
Well, liver you got to think about because you can ruin your liver a lot of
And then
ways
get a new one.
and have a lot of fun. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's a drinking one, right? The liver.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Now kidneys is also a good one to have in your back pocket if you're drinking and living a certain lifestyle because your kidneys can get fucked up too.
Yeah.
Yeah. They both. You hear transplants on those all the time.
Right.
I think there's
'Cause
more
people-
kidneys flying around than livers.
They're
Swapping
definitely
them
are.
out, you get some shitty liver, and then go out and destroy that, and then switch it back with your good one.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Right? Because because the original thought of this was liver. You get a transplant, but then afterward you're not supposed to drink. Like if it's from drinking, then you're not supposed to drink on the.
You can burn through them.
Right.
Burn through those motherfuckers.
Yeah, but you just get a shitty one and then just bang that one out and put the
Yeah.
good one
You're
in.
drunk already, aren't
Yep.
you,
Just
buddy?
ruin someone else's life.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
I
going
vote liver.
Yeah.
I vote liver. Yeah, that makes sense. It makes sense. Um,
Consensus. Well done.
right? Yeah. Number 5, heart versus number 12, spleen. I gotta be
I
honest, I
don't
don't
know
know
what
what
the
spleen.
does.
I don't
Yeah.
either. I didn't look it up.
All
Hey,
right, well
Google.
then,
What does a spleen do?
On the website my.clevelandclinic.org, they say, the spleen stores and filters blood and makes white blood cells that protect you
Ah.
from infection. Many diseases
It's
and
okay.
conditions
Shut up.
affect how
it's a
Hey,
filter.
Google, stop.
It's
Yeah,
a
it-
filter.
It makes white blood cells and
Yep.
filters
Okay.
your blood.
Filters blood.
probably-
Bree,
probably
right
pretty
now,
important.
Bree is freaking out when she's listening to this right now. She's not, but when she does
Right.
next week or the week after, she's gonna be like, "Oh my god!"
You guys don't know what
How
a
do we know
spleen-
what a spleen? We didn't even know what a yam was.
I know we didn't go to school for split. Well, maybe we did.
I
We
have
didn't
no
go to
idea.
extra school for that.
In middle school, there was a fight and a kid punched a guy and ruptured his spleen.
Oh shit!
Yeah, he
At
swung like a
Crestwood?
gorilla, so it was like super low and like just hit him right in the like not in the face. He like did all body shots.
Oh shit! Was
was
that at Crestwood?
weird. Yeah,
Holy shit!
doxing me again. Jesus,
Oh, you're fine.
God.
You're fine. What?
I like
you
that
got-
one time we went.
we got
the one time
stalkers?
we went
Might.
live and your students found you. Just
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. That was funny.
That
was good.
sucked. And then I quit like 2 months later.
Yeah, because of that.
Yeah, that
Oh,
scarred
shit.
me.
Okay.
Back to this.
Yeah. So your heart versus your spleen.
Your spleen looks like an ear, by the way, if you're wondering.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Ew.
Ah, it does. It's gross.
I'm doing a heart so I can love bigger.
Well. Oh, look at that.
Oh, that was-
Let me have a bigger heart.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, that's so
I need a
nice.
heart for exercise.
Well, I mean, I don't think there's any use having a spleen if your heart's fucked up, right?
Ah,
You need a heart. That's a big one.
Heart's a major one.
Or if you want to be grouchy one day and have no heart to like the kids running around your neighborhood, pop one of those in and
Jordan's
be a
heart right
grouch.
now. Here's Jordan's heart.
Yeah. That's the big one I want.
Yes. Okay. I vote heart.
Yeah.
Heart
same.
is great.
We love the heart.
I love the heart.
Big heart fans.
Yep. All right. Number 4, stomach
Oh,
versus number 13, small intestines.
see,
Small intestines is just so gross.
yeah. Why are they small?
Why?
They're
But
like-
they're so long.
That's what she said.
That's what it's. Yeah, I'll go stomach because sometimes my stomach hurts. I take that shit out.
So is
in
it
your
the
stomach.
stomach or small intestine that hurts?
Well, it depends. You can have a stomach ache, or you can, if you're having bowel problems, it's probably it might be your large intestines. Small intestines, I don't even get.
They're pointless. They're overkill.
There's a lot of them.
Because I had part of my large intestine removed.
Yeah.
And I thought that was like really close to my stomach, but your small intestines are in between there, right?
Yeah, the large intestine's the last step.
Yeah.
Small is a crucial
It's like a big
part.
U shape, and then the small intestines are the ones that go everywhere.
They're
Like if you
a
stretch them out,
hose.
they're like 28 feet or something, aren't they?
That is a
Yeah.
Jordan fact.
The small is the
Looking
small
that up.
intestines are their main responsibility is absorbing nutrition. So
Yeah.
so that's what
Yeah.
they're doing, and it's long and
think-
tubular.
Tubular, dude.
And they break down the food. They gotta get. That's the vitamin and mineral. You gotta get.
You need it. It's 22 feet,
20,
Damn.
wow, 28 was very close.
28 miles. No, okay.
28 miles of intestines.
That's probably what I said in
Um,
like 5th grade.
Yeah.
And people were like, "What are you talking
Um,
about?" Sorry.
Now, the stomach, though, let's say you're going to all-you-can-eat restaurant. You
Need a
fill up
big
one
one.
stomach, boop, take one out, put another one in. Keep going.
Ooh,
You keep,
in
you keep
stomach, I
eating all
feel like
night.
stomach. When someone's sitting in your stomach, it sucks.
Yeah.
Stomach problems are bad, but I feel like my problems are more intestines.
Now that's personal information.
It matches my name right now.
Oh yeah, look at that. That's to hide his identity.
It is.
I got my full name. I'm like Stephen Ward.
I know. The Germans are gonna come find us and kill us
That's
since
good.
I
I hope
insulted
so.
Jesus.
Oh, maybe. Yeah. Oh shit. Forgot about that.
Just kidding, Germans.
I vote stomach. Small intestines. I mean, I love you, but stomach, man. You can eat all night. Drink.
Yeah.
If you start drinking beer, you get full. Take that out. Put it in another stomach.
Oh, yeah,
Keep
get
on
all
going.
bloated from. Oh, and you know what you could do? You could fucking do all those eating challenges on those shows and stuff where you could just
Mm-hmm.
mukbang
yeah.
and do all that shit.
Make
You-
money.
Easy Joey Chestnut.
Yeah.
You'd be, yeah, you could eat
4th
Joey
of July.
Chestnut. You fit him in there. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Dude, you just pack it all in there and then it's full. You're like, hold on, I'll be right back. Well,
That's
great.
awesome.
I think you only have 10 minutes to eat the hot dogs, but
Yeah.
do you know
he
how
dog-
many, do you
have
know
to
how many
eat Joey
hot dogs he
Chestnut?
eats? Do you know how many hot dogs he eats in 10 minutes?
He's
Like
got to like 70 before,
70?
right?
Yeah,
I
it's
think,
like
yeah.
it's like 70.
That's
What the
crazy.
we were just
crazy.
talking about the other day to do the 9 and 9 at a baseball game where you do
Yeah.
9 hot dogs and 9 beers, one every inning. And I was
Nine
like,
innings, yeah.
Oh yeah.
even if I want to do one or the other, I couldn't do it. Maybe 9 beers, maybe.
9 beers I've done at a baseball game, and I
because
blacked
that's
out.
like, yeah.
Didn't Owen try to do that when we had that all-you-can-eat hot dog day?
Yeah, he was going to. He didn't get far, but his little brother's friends, they actually got close. I think they got to 8 and 8.
Oh
And then
wow.
But it was like a May or April game, so it was like 40 degrees. So they were like out there eating cold hot dogs.
Oh,
Oh
They were-
shit.
The pictures were a little rough after. Like they looked,
I just scream, yeah.
they
I
don't
think
look good to
that's
begin
disgusting.
with.
It
But
probably
they
back
look-
in the day, back in the
Damn.
day when the games were longer, might have
They
been.
know I love them.
They ain't
Yeah,
listening.
whack, you need the game. That pitch clock is going against the 999 for sure.
Yeah. All right, so we said stomach.
Yeah, that eating one I think is the
That's the
argument
kicker.
winner.
Yeah. All right. Now this one is whatever. The bladder versus the pancreas. Now,
I like the bladder.
I can tell you the pancreas is what produces insulin. So my pancreas is fucked up because it's broken, so I don't produce insulin, so I'm diabetic. So
Mhm.
I would love to swap out a pancreas, to be honest. That'd be pretty awesome. There's
That's a
probably
good-
a lot of people in America who would like to swap out a pancreas.
Yeah,
Even
I think
type
this
2
one is
diabetics.
definitely, yeah.
But then your bladder,
My bladder, if I need a
Again.
bigger one sometimes, but
you need a big one all the time. We're drinking, man. You go
I
to
was
the
about to
bathroom every
say-
5 minutes.
Drinking it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's you.
I do. It's worse now, dude. I'm that old
Oh my
man
God.
thing again. I'm an old man now.
You get up
But-
during the night?
Yeah,
I do once.
I do once or twice. Well, it depends on what my day is like. If I go out for a run and I drink extra water, I'm
Yep.
fucked. I'm peeing all the time. It's
Yep.
stupid.
Yeah.
That
If I drink a
sucks.
lot before bed, of course, obviously, I get up.
I was
That's the
about to say
only
I
time I
get up
drink
in the
water.
middle of the night sometimes.
Yeah.
It happens.
But-
Yeah, but you're sometimes now. I'm over 50. It's a lot more than it used to be.
Ooh.
And I'm like, yeah, I should just go.
At least we're not there where we feel like we have to go and can't. That's the thing that sucks.
That sounds
Oh.
bad.
That's real.
Oh.
That's when you get older.
I wish I
older.
didn't know that existed.
That's your prostate. That's your prostate.
Yeah, I don't.
Is it
wanna mess
prostate
with
an
that.
organ? I would have put prostate on here. I don't think prostate's an organ. Is it?
Why
Or is
wouldn't
a
it be?
tube? I don't know. I don't know what organs are necessarily.
No, no one does.
I did the
Steve,
popular.
are you like that commercial where the guy has to pee all the time and he's like at the baseball game making everyone stand up because he's in the middle of the row?
No, it's not that bad, but it's not. I'm not in a commercial yet. But
Yeah, okay, that's good. You don't need
but
that.
if I
At the-
can go, I'll go. Like
Yeah.
if I had to go right now, I would wait till it ended. But if I thought about it, I would have gone before, so that I didn't have to. Like, I could go right now. I could
He is
pee
going right now.
Yeah, right.
So
That's
go ahead.
in the ocean. That's when you're in the ocean.
Yeah.
You're all in a group of people all floating around together, and all of a sudden one person kind of goes off to
Oh.
the side. You're like, what's Joe doing over there? Oh, never mind.
We
He's
know what
pissing.
he's doing.
Yeah, he's pissing.
Creating a slick.
I'm the guy that goes into the ocean to waist deep, and
Just to-
that's it.
yeah.
Then I walk right back out. Like it's so
Yeah.
clear.
I was there.
That's when he
I
takes a
was-
shit.
Yeah. Sometimes I crouch down.
Oh wow. Okay. There's a that you definitely don't want a floater then.
Oh, I've
Steve,
cleared the beach out.
so Steve will drink during the tailgate, of course, and pee every 5 minutes. However, once he gets to the stadium, he just passes out, so he doesn't have to pee at all.
That's right. It's been a little while, and I wait till I break the seal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
once you
yeah.
break the seal, that's just
That's
which-
every literally
which
every
really-
5 minutes with Steve. I swear to God.
What
It
the
really,
fuck?
it's more than I've ever seen.
What are
like
you
anybody
talking about?
else.
I'll go like twice.
Bullshit. Oh my God. You
The
go
lines are way too
all-
long to go. Maybe 3 times.
You're
3
like,
times
"God
in like
damn it, I gotta-"
4 hours.
Like you remember. You're like, God damn it, I got to piss again. Away he goes.
There I go, wait in line for an hour.
And you come back, you're like, that one over there is really short. I'm like, okay.
do you
I
have
to
any
go.
public urination charges?
Ooh, good question.
No, but we almost did back in the day.
Oh shit. We've have we told that? I don't
That's
think
our
we've told
favorite
that
story.
I know,
I know.
I know that story.
Yeah.
I think.
I don't know if we told it.
Is
on
it the
here.
movies?
Yeah.
Yeah, after the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we did get in trouble.
No, we got scared.
We got scared and ran.
That was yeah, we'll tell it sometime.
Yeah,
He'll
we'll
tell
tell
my
you.
So-
whole address, but he won't tell the story.
No, it's top secret. It's a little embarrassing.
Like,
kinda.
what?
I don't know why I'm embarrassed by it now.
Yeah, what?
The story?
Yeah.
Oh, and I also did. You know what, Jordan? Now that
It
now that you
sounds
bring
weird.
it up, one time going to Ocean City. This is way back in. I think it was. I don't know if you and I were together, Steve. I don't remember who I was with, but I was driving to Ocean City and I had to go. Like this is, and I don't think it was because I was drinking, because obviously I think I was driving, but I had to go, and we were in Easton, and it was like the middle of the night, and the only place that was open like a Dunkin' Donuts, and this is like in the 80s, 90s, so it wasn't like
Mr.
nowadays
Nut.
where, huh?
Mr. Nut.
Yeah, it was Mr. Nut, whatever. It was Dunkin' Donuts. So I get out and I go to piss, and of course I go in there and the fucking bathroom's out of order, and there was nowhere else to go. So guess what I did? I went around to the back of the building because it's like it was late,
Yeah.
and I finished, just peed. Was very polite. I peed against the wall, wherever you're supposed to.
Polite?
Yes.
Hello, sir. I'll be
I didn't
quick.
like spray it all over the donut dough
Bah.
and stuff. And
Time to make the donuts, bitch.
yeah. I was like, so I peed,
Draw middle
whatever,
finger.
no big deal. But I was like, oh, thank God, because I would have pissed myself. I came around the
hate that.
corner, and guess who was there?
Mr.
Oh,
Nut.
sheriff. Sheriff of Talbot County. He's like, sir, what are you
Oh,
doing back
shit.
there? And I was like,
you serious?
Yeah,
I think I do know this story. Yeah.
yeah. I don't know who I was with though, because
It wasn't me.
it wasn't. But I don't think it was John, and I don't know who else I would have been
I
with.
bet you it
but-
was John.
Maybe, but I don't remember going to the beach with John Baum. Oh, you know what? Maybe because we were looking for a place to live or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. But he was like, "What are you doing back there?" And he was like, and I was like, I had to go. I said the bathroom's out of order. I was going to go in there, and he goes, "Oh, you guys coming through town?" He goes, "Where are you going?" I said, "I'm going." Oh, I said I was going home because I think it was when I lived down there. So I always used to throw that when I'm going home. He goes,
Gotcha.
"Where's home?" I said, "Ocean City." He goes, "Don't be coming through my town and pissing all over the place. Next time you blah, blah, blah."
Oh my God.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
He could have been a bigger dick, to be honest.
Yeah, he could have
Yeah.
wrote him a ticket. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
he didn't see me. He didn't see me do it.
Could
I
have been a
admitted
bottle
it
of
like
water.
a dummy. Like a dummy. I was like, "Oh, I was peeing."
Well, I
Dumbass.
think that was smart rather than I'm checking the back door to see if it's open.
Smoking a cigarette. That would have been my first instinct.
I had to go hide around the corner and smoke. My
$20 is $20.
my friend
whatever.
doesn't know. Yeah, right. Oh, jeez. Hey Google, turn on evening lamp.
Hey now.
Oh my God.
I feel like I have a lot of I've had to stop for friends when I'm driving them to Ocean City to pee, and we just go on the side of the road when
Really?
it's like night. Yeah.
I've seen that.
Yeah.
I went in a cornfield once on the way to Ocean City.
I went in a cornfield once in same type of deal.
I don't think we were together
Ew.
though.
No, this was we were going to we were going somewhere in Virginia with a friend, and we both of us had to go. We went in the cornfield.
Joel,
I
Dan?
recently had corn that tasted like piss, so thanks.
Well, this recently, I don't think you're. This was like 20, 30 years ago, but okay. Have you ever peed in your in your own yard?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, all right.
I feel like
Your own yard. Wait a second. What
Yeah, like
yard?
in your own yard. Like when you were a kid or growing up or now.
That's what I'm
or
saying.
then.
Did you pee in my
Anytime
backyard?
Me?
Yeah. No, Jordan.
Sure. I peed all around peed on the playground.
Oh my God. No, you did not.
I
That
mean, not
playground
like
by
down the
your
slide
house?
or anything crazy, but like
Under the
On the-
slide, maybe.
yeah, under the slide, like by the pole.
Why are you peeing outside when you got a perfectly good inside?
I feel like maybe I don't
Probably
know.
drunk.
We
Probably
yeah.
drunk.
Oh,
High school
100%.
drunk. Mm.
We were probably
So disappointed.
smoking a little something out there and just-
Newports.
Oh
yeah,
my
some
God.
Newports.
Some Newports. Jesus.
I have a
Okay.
lot of peeing stories with my friends. That sounded weird, but like people getting in trouble peeing and stuff like that. But I'm not
Yeah.
gonna put them on blast on this podcast.
I think you should.
No.
We'll have a whole pee. We'll have a pee episode. We'll tell our movie story.
Okay,
You
yeah,
can
that's
you
good.
can
Yeah,
throw
we
all your
could put
friends
that-
under the bus. Well, we'll have your friends on.
Yeah, we'll get them on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do like a
It'll
guest
be-
thing, and they'll be on for a couple minutes, tell their story, then knock them off, get the next one on. That's a
It'll be
good
the
idea.
pee episode.
One was at my wedding.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
oh, yeah. I knew that. I think. If it's the same one that I'm thinking of.
Probably.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it looks like the
I
bladder.
don't think I ever
is-
got in trouble peeing, except for with Steve. And that wasn't even really trouble.
No. I
So
think-
we're definitely all replacing the bladder then, right?
I think bladder is
Bladder
one.
good,
Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
coming from a diabetic, it's pretty bad. I still want to replace my bladder rather than my pancreas.
yeah, but the bladder, like you said, it gets like I don't know. You're gonna have to. I don't know. It gets
Let's get
different
more
when you
out
get
of it.
older. Yeah.
I'm fine. I got my insulin pump. I don't need no pancreas.
Yeah, you live in the cutting edge of technology.
That's right.
You're like
I'm
a
medical
cyborg.
miracle. I kind of am. I'm getting
You
there.
kind of are, yeah.
Yeah.
You survived
It's
cancer, yeah, double
$6
lung
million
transplant.
man.
Yeah.
I know. I was thinking like remember the episode where I was talking about getting cut open from cancer? Well, here's another one. Okay. Number 3, lungs versus number 14, large intestines. I've had both. I haven't had my large intestines replaced, but I had part of them cut out.
I'm going lungs just for like running and doing
Yeah,
stuff
the
like
lungs
that.
definitely for exercising, and then like, I mean, then you could like I'm not trying to abuse it because this is gonna sound bad after you just said what you had done, but I mean, then I could have my running lungs, and then I could have my smoking lungs, and then
Yeah.
I could switch them out.
Your
Absolutely.
weed lungs, your tobacco
Yeah.
lungs.
Yeah, my tobacco lungs would be and then Brie were like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Don't worry, my running lungs are in the back. I got those for
Your huffing
tomorrow."
lungs.
Yeah,
100% lungs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. I agree. Lungs are pretty important. I can tell you. I like my new ones. Okay, number 7, skin versus number 10, eyes. This is, I think, the toughest one.
that is pretty tough.
I'm going
Because
skin.
how would you like to replace the color of your skin?
Oh
That'd be
gosh,
cool.
I'm not going there. What?
I think that'd be awesome.
Silence.
Yeah.
What? It wouldn't be awesome?
No, I'm picking skin because, yeah, I mean, sure. I don't need to change my eye color. I like my eyes.
Yeah, my eye color hasn't really affected me. Now, I
Well,
will
now
say I wouldn't have to do like this. I'd get some
Right.
perfect ones. I
You
wouldn't have
get
to
some
fuck with
perfect
this.
vision eyes. Change your color, change your vision.
Mm.
And you can get skin cancer. You can't get like eye cancer though, can you? Maybe, I guess.
Sure.
Maybe.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can get cancer anywhere. But
In your
I don't think it's
eyeballs?
rare. Skin cancer is way more common.
Yeah.
Yeah, I already got that shit. But I
I'd probably
chopped it
change
out
my
though.
skin, I think.
Yeah, the skin cancer angle is big.
I mean,
And I'm
I
just so
just changed
pale.
my I'd change my skin color.
Yeah, you could. You
I'm
could
so
do that.
used to my skin color
Maybe I
that I
could
don't
change
know.
my penis light as well at the same time and really be accurate.
Oh my gosh. All right.
Come on, y'all, it's a joke.
No, it's good. It's good.
Yeah,
It's good.
it's good.
Hmm.
Nobody wanted to laugh out loud. I'm listening. I'm looking at them. They're like,
I laughed.
No,
I think I turned away. Oh, so you're gonna change your skin color and get a bigger schlong? Is that what you're saying? Okay.
I meant smaller, but that's okay.
Okay. Now so wait, I don't know if I want to change mine.
I'm going skin.
Your
Not to be
skin?
annoying, but I have perfect vision too. I don't need anything
Yeah, I
different about
did.
my eyes.
I had perfect vision for a long time.
I don't.
I did until I was 40 and then it all fell apart.
Don't tell me that. You guys are depressed. This is
Oh
Dude.
yeah, I mean it's getting
The
old
eye thing,
sucks,
if you
dude.
look it up, at least readers. I did go to the eye doctor and he said you're fine, but I need readers.
You're fine.
okay.
Find out that I don't need glasses except for readers. I'm like, that's stupid.
I had
that
mine
so you can read close up?
You don't need them for driving.
Me?
Yeah.
No. Mine's I could bifocals is what I really need.
Well, then you
'Cause,
need
like,
them for
right-
driving.
I don't need anything. The only thing I can't read is like small print.
Okay, so then you just need readers, and you can take them off. There you go.
But now I can't see your
I
black.
mean, I'm not saying
I
you need to take them off now. I'm just saying
Take
I
off
only
the
put-
glasses.
I
I'm
only
the
put 'em on-
opposite. I need mine for
really-
distance, and then to read something up close, I have to lift them up. And
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
need
driving and
bifocals.
any normal thing, but at work and like anytime I need looking at my phone, put on my glasses. It's annoying.
I'm not looking forward to that.
it's not
All right,
picnic.
so I'm gonna say eyes, but it's 2-1 anyway. So, but I'm gonna say my eyes.
Yeah, well, I'm on the border.
I mean, my skin looks all right. I got some.
But it's more the opportunity to switch it out.
You can try out tattoos.
Well, that's true too. You get all
Oh,
tatted up.
Yeah.
You like transplant
You-
yours and get all tatted up and then give it back to the person. Like, what
Yeah.
the fuck?
If you want to look scary, you can get a bunch of face tattoos.
You don't even need to do it yourself. Just
No.
just get
Yeah,
free
find
tattooed
somebody.
skin and put it on.
Yeah,
It won't even
skin
hurt.
easily.
Skin's pretty cool.
It's like our most important organ, sneakily.
Oh, well, yeah.
Maybe not the most important, but it's big. It does
I mean,
a
I
lot.
think all of them are kind of.
Yeah,
There's
you
not
need
a lot
organs.
you can go without. Yeah.
Maybe that's what an organ is. People
you can't do
learning
without?
on Steve's Diner tonight.
Look, it's very educational, I think.
Yeah.
Especially about peeing and stuff.
This will 100% be our most educational episode.
Absolutely.
And
of
it's
course.
probably 80% wrong.
Oh, I'm sure. All right. So let's do a final vote. Jordan,
Skin.
Steve,
Eyes.
skin. It's got to be skin. Skin's, there's just too much. Oh, look, I
Nice.
have large intestines there too. Screwed that up somehow. Okay. Skin it is. Eyes are very close though. That was almost as tough as Chipotle or Shake Shack or whatever the heck it was.
What?
Those weren't hard for all of us. I'm still upset.
I know. He wants to go back and change it to Jersey Mike.
Yeah, I do need to change that. Jersey Mike's is so good.
So good. I agree. We got one over here now. So
That episode made me try it though, so it was important.
It's pretty good. All right, final one. Number 2 brain versus number 15 anus.
Brain.
I'm definitely brain. Everybody knows that.
Look, yeah, I don't see any advantage to swapping anuses.
There's nothing.
Yeah, there's really nothing to do with that. Anus is an organ though. I didn't know that.
I'm
Right,
cool with
that's fair.
mine.
I mean, if you have anus cancer, then yeah, you want to swap that out. But other than that, there's no
Yeah.
other advantages.
Can
Hold
you
more
really
poop.
get a new anus?
Yeah, hold more.
I mean, that'd be the only advantage is if you can hold more poop in your anus. I don't even
You
know if you
can't-
hold poop in your anus.
It's in the
I'm gonna
large
check.
intestine.
It passes through there, right?
I'm pretty sure it gets stuck in the large intestine sometimes.
Oh,
It's
for
just
sure.
it's actually technically. I mean,
It's the end of your large intestines.
Yeah, it's the opening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When
It
I had
doesn't-
my colon cancer surgery, I had a colon. What if colon's
That's-
an organ?
Colon is the large intestine, I think,
Yeah,
it's the
it is.
yeah, it's one
Why they
side.
call
You
it the
got
colon though?
because it's better than large intestine.
the
Large
colon's only
intestine
part
cancer?
of it though.
Yeah, see? Colon is the flappy part or the bridge part.
The
Take it to the
Ripley
bridge.
the Ripley part.
Oh, so it's a part of the large intestine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know the anus is the end of the large
That's the
intestine.
end. Yep.
They
Yeah.
had to when they did my colon cancer surgery, they had to disconnect my anus from my butthole.
What?
Yep. They had to disconnect it.
Oh,
then they
disconnect it
reconnected
and then reconnect.
Yeah.
Huh.
I think.
I had no idea that was possible.
I
This
didn't either.
episode's starting to freak me out.
I know it's weird.
Brain. You can't
but
have a brain transplant, right?
No. I mean, not in science fiction. You can.
I
But
was
Like
gonna say,
SpongeBob did it.
yeah, if SpongeBob did it, it's got to be true.
They did a
Exactly.
reanimator, I think.
Oh yeah. And like Hitler had his brain transplanted.
What?
Hitler had his brain transplanted. They saved his brain and then put it in.
Oh, like Disney?
Yeah. No, not Disney. No,
Isn't
oh, you
Disney-
mean like
Frozen. He
Walt
said
Disney.
Disney got
Walt
frozen.
Disney, yeah.
Disney didn't get Hitler's brain. Yeah, they put Hitler's brain in like a robot or something. I don't know. I read the Weekly World News, so what do I
We
know?
gotta unplug that. We gotta unplug that robot if it does exist.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the rumors
People-
are that certain people's brains get saved to transplant.
For when it's available.
Who the fuck was it? Was it Ted Williams? Remember, so Ted Williams, I don't know if you know Jordan, is a baseball
Wasn't that
player
from The Simpsons?
I just saw his statue.
Did you? Oh, yeah, he's a Red Sox.
He's putting
Yep,
a hat on a kid. It's actually a really awesome statue.
that's cool. He died. I think, I don't know if they saved his brain or his head. But anyway,
It
somebody's
was
got to look
his
this
brain.
up.
It was his brain.
And they had it saved, but it was sitting
Chrono-
on like a soup can,
Chronologically preserved.
frozen. Right. But then it started melting or something. I remember the story. Like his brain started getting fucked up because it was sitting on a soup can. Like they just had it like sitting on a.
That's as 30s or 40s as you get, whatever he was around.
See, we're gonna put his brain on a soup can.
Like what? Are you
It's the future
stupid?
now. We talked about
What
doing this
What
a
are
long
you
time ago.
doing?
It was like in the 2000s it started fucking up.
Oh,
that's
we're
when he-
so toast.
Look
Well,
up,
wait,
look up Ted Williams' brain melting.
I did.
That
Well,
is
it's
dumb.
2002 is when when he died. So it wasn't until 2002.
Ah, yeah.
How old was it? I thought he was back in a long time ago.
Well, in the 30s and 40s probably.
How old was he when he died?
Probably in his 70s or 80s.
What that? Okay.
Do that math real quick.
Yeah. That's,
Yeah, but if they
he was born in
just-
18. He's born in 2000 or 2000. He's born in 18. So
1818?
1918?
1918.
Oh.
And he,
Okay.
yeah.
1918. Yeah, he played baseball probably in 38, 48. Like probably played until like maybe
Okay.
early 50s.
So he lived a long life.
Yeah. If he died in 2002, that's
He's like 84. Was that about 84? Yeah.
sure. I'll go with that.
So
But
if they like put him in a fridge, like next to like a soup can, honestly, like if his brain was that accessible for soup to be near it, what are we doing?
Steve, you're not going fast enough for me. We have to have this answer.
Oh, sorry. After his death in 2002, his body was chronologically preserved and drew significant attention, sparked controversy. Doesn't say anything about it not working.
God damn it.
All right, hold on. I'll change the top part.
Disney's head is frozen under Disney World
That's
or
what,
some
yeah.
crazy shit. It's probably
Type in
a
Ted
rumor.
Williams melting.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did.
Did you?
Yeah.
I love we have that brain connection.
The claim that Ted Williams' brain suffered brain melt during the cryopreservation is based on allegations made by Larry Johnson, a former executive, blah, blah, blah. Johnson claimed that his book frozen that Williams' head was mistreated, including being struck with a wrench, which was used for batting practice, leading to damage. While he denies these allegations, he has sued Johnson and claims. I mean, I guess it's all rumored now that it was damaged.
They used it for batting practice?
It was damaged during the freezing process with cracks in brain tissue. So it sounds like they banged it all up when they were trying to freeze it, and then
Do Ted Williams soup can. Google that real quick. I know soup can was involved somewhere. Everybody at home's like, who gives a shit?
yeah, everybody's like, I don't even know who that is.
I know,
Soup
right?
can story refers to a highly publicized incident involving Ted Williams' cryopreserved head. According to reports, an empty tuna can was used as a temporary pedestal to support Williams' head during the transfer between storage containers. While the head was being moved, an employee allegedly tried to remove the can with a wrench, causing the crack in his head. So,
Oh no, he cracked his head?
yeah, trying to move the head with a wrench. So that was the tuna can from a tuna can and a
it's
monkey
stuck.
wrench.
Yeah.
Allegedly, the employee swung the monkey wrench and hit the head, causing damage. What
The Ted
fuck?
Williams robot in 2047 is going to come out stupid.
They
Right?
should have it. They should definitely do a movie on that shit. Like,
That's
Didn't,
crazy.
didn't Austin Powers find his head in there when he was like frozen, or was that me just
I don't
imagining?
remember that. I
I
don't
don't
remember
know.
that. Okay.
All right, this is brain, right?
Yeah, it's got to be brain. Yeah, and who wants an extra anus? Or swappable anus? Okay.
Round
That
one.
was a heck of a first round. Is it time to, well, it's, oh my God, we've been going for almost an hour already.
Yeah, we got to wrap this up.
All right,
Yeah, we got to hurry. Okay. Penis versus liver.
I'm still going liver.
I'm going
liver.
detachable penis.
I'm going to go penis too. I think. Because you can swap it out for a vagina if you want to. It's fun.
Oh wait, I thought you were just swapping penises.
Oh, you
and
can
if
do
you have a-
whatever. Any sexual organ.
He's like, never mind, I don't want it.
You don't have to. I'm saying if you wanted to.
No, I guess I would try that out.
You
See
give it
what
a
happens.
shot. I know you
Yeah,
would.
see what happens. Yeah.
Liver is just nice.
Liver's very
Yeah.
useful, for sure. Heart versus stomach.
I'm going
Stomach.
heart. Oh,
What was that?
we split.
Heart and stomach. Why do I always got to decide this?
That's why I went fast on that one. That's definitely heart for me.
Heart, interchangeable heart. I'm going with stomach. I think just for the all-you-can-eat buffet.
Yeah, like a heart. If there's a problem wrong with your heart, I mean, you're probably just,
If there's a problem wrong with your heart, I mean, it'd be great to swap it out. But
yeah,
if you could have extra, like,
I would
extra
swap mine.
servings,
extra
I-
butter, chicken tenders, fried food, red
get some more
swap.
mac and cheese.
In the middle of my heart attack. I'd swap mine out and get the good one.
Wait,
Like,
wait,
I'm having a
stop.
heart attack. Hold on, let's swap.
It's like Tony Stark with the thing. You can screw
It
it right
is.
in.
Yeah, like I mean, if you're switching yours out in the middle of the buffet, I'm gonna switch mine out in the middle of a heart attack.
If I get an
Sure.
arc reactor, then I'm picking that.
Yeah, that's true. That'd be good. We could do no, never mind. Okay, bladder versus lungs.
Oh,
I like the
tough.
lungs.
I'm going lungs.
Yeah.
I would go bladder, but I'm fine with lungs since I did it.
Yeah, duh, been there,
I'm good
done
with
that.
that. I've already done lungs. I'm going to try my bladder. Now this is the tough one. Skin versus brain.
That's easy for me. I need a new brain sometimes.
Jordan?
I'm also going brain.
I think brain is the one.
Yeah.
I think that
Brain-
would be so good. I mean, it's so
Brain
good.
would
You
be
switch
sick.
it out, and then you'd be
Could
on
you imagine?
Jeopardy.
Yeah.
You're traveling to
Win
another
so much
country?
money.
You
Yeah.
travel to another country, you're like, oh, I need to know Chinese. Boop. There
Yeah.
you go.
Then how would it go after that, Steve?
What's happening, hot stuff?
Oh no.
I did not do that. I'm just kidding.
No, it's fine. You can
I'm
do that.
just
We're
kidding.
old
Cut that.
enough.
I'm just kidding. God.
Nah.
Grew up in the 80s. What do you
Hey,
want?
it's okay with me. Everything's
Okay.
fine. It's good.
All right. I'm just kidding. I did it. Literally did it because you prompted me to do it.
I
I would never
know
have
because
done
I knew
that.
you would. Because we're
Y'all are
good.
bad.
We're good.
I would have never done that. Okay.
I'm-
All right.
I've never done
So-
that if I didn't know you.
I do think getting like Ken Jennings brain though and going on Jeopardy and just
Oh,
getting
yeah.
rich.
Yeah.
There's this. I was watching Jeopardy yesterday. There's this dude, man. He had the smoothest voice. He's like,
I love that.
I'll take I'll take Popes for 100. I was like, man, this dude should be an announcer or something.
That's
He was
awesome.
awesome.
But he wasn't.
And
Maybe
he
he
was
was.
super smart. He was like he like won 5 games in a row.
Damn.
Damn.
I can't even get 5 questions in a whole episode. Shit.
No way. Yeah, that's
It
a
takes
lot.
a while. Yeah.
Unless they do like a whole category of like Friends or something, then I might get
Or
it.
NFL or something like that.
Yeah.
That's the funniest clip is when they did the NFL one and nobody knows the answers.
Yeah, they never know the sports. It's awesome. It makes me
Yeah.
feel better.
I know, right? Makes us feel smart. Okay. Sexual
And a
organ
final
versus.
four.
Yep. Final four. Sexual organ versus stomach. How you partying? You eating or you?
I mean,
doing
that's the
stomach.
thing. The fun part or the fun part. Those are both pretty fun. But your stomach, I mean, you can only eat so much. I mean, I'm going wiener.
I'm stomach.
Oh shoot. I think you still got to go wiener. I agree. I just think it'd be fun to try out different stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
No, but I was gonna say something really bad. I'm not doing that. Okay, we'll go over here. Okay, here we go. Okay, lungs versus brain.
man. Oh, that
This ain't
this
close.
is now we're
This
close
ain't
for
close.
me.
It's
This
not
one's close for me. I'm going brain though.
You gotta go brain.
Yeah,
Yeah. Brain.
You gotta go brain.
I do like
Lungs
the
will get you
lungs
so
part
far,
for
but
exercising and stuff. For if it'll make me not be as mad when I'm exercising.
Okay.
Okay.
A good brain will make you rich.
That's true.
and
too.
you can learn
Swap
new
this.
languages.
You don't even have to
He
learn
just
them. They're
wants to
already
talk
there.
Portuguese.
Yeah. Like let's say you go to Mexico, right? No, just kidding.
See,
Y'all
I
are
do that here.
bad.
you hear when people do, when you're at work and then the one person there is speaks Espanol and nobody else does, but she's very polite and everybody talks to her and they just talk the very minimum Spanish they know and it's so cringy.
Right.
I have a rough time.
Yeah.
Hola, ¿cómo está? I was like, why do you have an accent now? And all you're saying is hello. You can just say
Right.
hello. She knows
probably knows
more
that one.
English than you know Spanish. Just go, lady. Oh, it's
Yeah.
so my brain. I cringe. I just say,
That's it's very
I-
similar to that.
what's that?
If there's a deaf person and I know they're deaf, I go, thank you.
Oh, well, that's
Yeah.
yeah.
But,
but
I mean, that's the only thing I know.
oh, I thought you were gonna say you talk louder, and then I was gonna be like, oh my gosh,
No.
like you're just like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know. That would be my instinct, you know.
People are gonna
Okay.
cancel me. I'm gonna get
I was about to
canceled.
say this episode is out of pocket.
I know.
I mean, we're
Okay.
changing penises, and we're
We all decide on brain
Yeah.
and brain,
over
yeah.
lungs. Okay. Oh my god.
This totally
So,
makes sense. The final makes sense,
Right.
and I can't
It's-
choose.
It's the
It's the
two
Seinfeld.
brains.
Remember, Jerry Seinfeld plays chess. His brain versus his penis.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah. See who wins.
well, I
It's the
pick
two
mine.
brains of the human body.
Yeah. Using your
I'm
head.
going with a
Alright.
brain.
I'm going brain.
Brain it is. I was gonna go brain too.
Brain's
Brain
easy.
I was
It's the
having
greatest-
fun switching out my wiener, though.
Oh, okay. I messed it up.
The
This
best
is what I
part would be
messed
one day Bree's like, oh, and the Bree's like, oh, and then one day she's like, oh, one day she's like, oh, and she'd be all confused. What the fuck's going on, Steven? I don't know. Let's try. Let's see what happens. Oh,
What if you throw a
oh.
vagina on there? Wow. Okay. You gotta watch
Whatever.
YouTube for that one.
No, don't put that one on YouTube.
All right. So the greatest organ to swap is the brain.
A
Can we like
brain.
center and make the font bigger? That's the most anticlimactic champion.
Just add it into the red part, right? hey, if it was it probably would have been bigger if we picked the
There we
other
go.
one. If we would have picked the other one, it would have gotten bigger. Just swap it out; it would have been bigger.
Oh my god. So, just so you know, this whole podcast I planned while very, very high in the hospital. I did. Like that thing, I planned in the hospital. I'm like, I don't know what the
Aw.
greatest organ to swap is. I had to
Hey, that's
swap.
for
I-
some. Yeah, I like it.
Yep.
Oh,
He's
you know
gonna
what I
speed up
did?
again.
I did a real quick ranking on TikTok. There's like a trend going where people are ranking like the Jolly Ranchers, like the 5 original or whatever. You kind of just
Ah.
swipe the picture. And I was trying to think, since it was a trend, I was like, oh, some of these are blowing up. And I was like, let me try one. And so I did Little Debbie snack cakes. And I know
yeah.
like everybody has an opinion on those.
Yeah.
And there's so many. So I did 10. I should have just the original like 5 or 6, but I did 10. And it wasn't really going anywhere. Some people were like, oh, but then like right before dinner, it went a couple thousand views in the last hour, and everybody's like, this list sucks. You suck. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it's fucking
Yeah.
just for one, it's for fun, and two, I don't care. But
It's
still
personal
funny.
preference. There's no right
I
or
know.
wrong.
That's
What'd
why
you
they,
pick for the? What's the best one?
you're gonna
Star
believe
Crunch.
it. No, Star Crunch was number 5.
That's a good one.
Star Crunch is really good, but
underrated.
the top one is a newer one, and I don't even know if it's available all the time. But it's a unicorn. It's like a unicorn cake. I know, but if you try it, trust me.
Steve
just
was like,
look it
Bree,
up.
we
If
gotta
you-
get the unicorns.
I did
Right?
when she got it for me once, and I can't get them because I'll eat the whole box in one sitting. But
Wow.
my
What,
number,
what is
huh?
it? I mean, what's the
It's like a Little Debbie cake, but it's got
chocolate?
no chocolate. It's got
Is it like a
glitter.
zebra cake?
It's like a zebra cake, but better. Well, let me see. I think I have it right here. Hold on.
Are
I'll at least show
cosmic
you the
brownies,
picture.
Little Debbie?
They were my last. They were 10.
Cosmic brownies are, yeah.
Those are really good.
Yeah,
I remember
they
you
were-
liked those as a kid.
Yeah.
a
I
lot
still
of
do.
a lot of younger people.
Fudge rounds, classic.
Fudge rounds were in there.
Fudge rounds are up there. They're
But
all
my
good.
number 2 was which one was my number 1 is the strawberry jelly
Oh,
rolls or whatever.
Mm,
Those are
Wow.
good.
no.
But this is the unicorn. This is sparkling
That list
strawberry.
Oh yeah, that looks good. That looks good. You like the
Okay.
strawberry.
He does like the
I
berry.
do like strawberry, but I had the honey buns on there, the Star Crunch, the Nutty Buddy. I got all
Nutty
those. but
Buddy. Ooh, I
Did you
forgot
see?
about
You got to
those.
see what I got.
They got worse. Have you noticed that? Nutty
Little
Buddies taste
Debbie's?
different.
Yeah, you got to
Oh,
put them
Nutty
in. You
Buddies.
definitely
Oh.
got to put them in the freezer.
I don't think I've ever had one.
They're peanut butter and
Steve,
chocolate.
did I send you from Owen's wedding? They had those. Did I send you a picture?
Yeah,
I
At
think
Owen's wedding, they had like Little Debbie snack cakes.
Yeah,
just
you
go up and-
did. You
that was
did.
the dessert table. Yeah,
It was so
cool.
awesome. It was
We were
so
walking
awesome.
around all night, just at the bars.
Fudge
eating.
rounds,
Yeah, it was
Swiss
fun.
roll.
Oh my gosh, I would have. Fudge rounds are ridiculously good.
Swiss rolls kind of suck.
I don't like Swiss rolls are
They
disgusting.
can't fuck with a ho-ho. Ho-hos
No,
are
not
so
at
much
all.
better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
They're
Yeah.
so bad.
What about the like duck cakes, or is that what they're called?
Tasty cake. Tasty with the. Oh wait, I know
Is
what you're
that
talking
fine?
about. It's the duck is the
It's like a hexagon of chocolate with the cream in the middle.
duck is just
I don't know
Brand.
the mascot or whatever. Yeah, right. Is that
Okay.
what you're talking
The
about?
It's not
character-
Little Debbie's.
No.
Oh, Drake.
you're
Is it a
talking
Drake
about-
cake?
Drake.
Drake.
Sounds
yeah.
right.
Drake. That's a company. Yeah.
Say
The-
Drake.
Yeah. Did you know?
yeah, yodels. They
Mod
do
Pizza?
yodels.
Oh, Drake does yodels.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
and
don't know
those
what
are
that
all
is.
over TikTok Shop. But that's
Oh yeah.
Yodels are awesome.
Isn't
like
that just
the
a
yodel.
ho-ho? Or a Swiss roll?
Ho-hos are the best.
oh yeah,
Ho-hos are the best.
I
Of any
don't
kind
think
of
I've had
Swiss
much
roll.
of Drake's.
Nah.
yeah. Ho-hos are good.
I
and
think
then
they're hard to
the
find around
hockey
here.
puck ones. Yeah, but you can get Drake's online and stuff. But
They're like a New York thing, I think.
King Dong is the one. That's the hockey puck. That's the
That might
hockey
be what I'm
puck.
thinking of. That sound a ding dong.
Yeah, Ding Dong. Yep.
That's
what I'm
Looks
thinking
like a
of.
hockey puck.
That's what I'm thinking
Those
of.
are.
So Mod
Yes.
Pizza has those.
Yeah, they do.
Wait, what? Do they make their own, or are they actual?
They're called no name cakes.
Yeah,
It's literally a ding dong.
it's
But
good.
they-
I've got it.
Wait, they make them, or they sell out of a
They
box?
make 'em.
It's like it's not a ding dong. It's called a no name cake.
Right, but they
But-
make them.
Yeah.
I mean, somebody makes them. They don't. I know they don't make them where they're making the pizzas. They don't sit there and have like an oven where they're cooking cakes. I think that they're manufactured
cool.
somewhere and then they bring them in. Because they're wrapped, like they're pre-wrapped.
But I think it's like Mod probably making them, unless they're buying it
think
from
the-
someone.
Mod company makes them, maybe
Yeah.
like in a factory somewhere, but not in the actual individual store. Yeah. Okay.
All
We'll
right.
do something else now.
Might have to.
Oh, you have to stop?
It's getting late. Yeah, I gotta go to
All right,
bed.
let me
Yeah.
do one quick news story. Let me come back. We'll
Okay.
do one quick news story. I gotta do one. Let me do one quick thing, real quick, just because.
Chocolate
Okay.
peppermint. Okay.
Give me 10 more minutes. Okay.
Damn.
Okay.
Can we do that? Does that work?
Damn. He said, yeah.
All
I
right.
thought you were going to say like 2.
No. All right, real quick. So talking about organ transplants all night, but I do want to shout out some people, nurses in the hospital, who really,
Mhm.
really made my stay there so much better. And a few of them actually said they would listen to the podcast, so I definitely want to shout them out.
All right.
Hell yeah.
So again, I think I said this during the colon cancer. Nurses deserve tips more than waiters,
Mhm.
Oh,
because never mind the food going in you, it's when it's coming out and they wipe you. That's who deserves the tip. You know what I'm saying? And I
Mhm.
had quite an experience. I actually pooped myself into AFib.
Okay.
I was leaking fluid. I was straining to poop. I shot fluid all over the place. Nurse came in to help wipe, and I stood up and kind of passed out. So,
So
she
she's
caught
cleaning
me.
your shit and making you so you don't hit the floor. Holy
and
sh-
cleaning up fluid all over the floor that I shot out
Yeah.
of my body.
That's
So-
that's a lot.
yeah. So and then my body went into AFib. So
Hey,
that was something. Yeah.
So
But it
shout
cleared up
her
pretty quick.
out
Yeah. And that was
for sure.
that was
Nurses really are the best.
that was
was
Elena. That was Elena. I don't think she's gonna listen to the podcast, but she was awesome. I do want to shout out Mika and Sue in the ICU. Mika was awesome. We became like friends. Maybe I was just high, but she was really awesome. Like, she was really cool. Remember Jordan? I was talking about her.
Yeah, I met Mika. She was really nice.
She was really nice, and
Yeah.
like we talked about like personal life and stuff. It was really cool. The
Yeah.
ICU nurses are the best. I mean, they really are. And then Sue in the ICU had to shave, like give me a shave because of my neck. You have bacteria on your
Oh.
skin and on your hair, so they have to, for the open wound I had on my neck, for the whatever.
Oh,
Anyway,
yeah, for the thing in there. Yeah.
for the thing in there.
Yep.
And then, of course, I shaved my head. And I was like, you ever shave a head before? She's like, no. I was like, you want to try? She's like, sure. So she gave me a haircut too, besides just shaving my neck. It was pretty cool.
That's awesome.
All right. And then real quick, Clay overnight, he was awesome. Howard during the day, awesome. Morgan, Eileen, Brittany, Annalise, and Aubriana with the Swallow team. I'll be maybe seeing them Thursday. I go for another Swallow test.
Nice.
When you get your lungs, your muscles in your throat kind of loosen up. So I have to swallow. I have to practice swallowing and stuff. Anyway, Tanya, she's the one who wiped my ass more than anybody. I really appreciate her. And then we'll go Kelsey, Mackenzie. Hang on. Who am I
Damn,
missing?
that's a lot. Like, Bree was in the
That-
hospital for a little while, and she didn't have that. Like, I don't remember that many nurses. Holy sh!
Winifred, Rashida, Gene and Frank were a lot of fun. That one, I was with them for one night. But that is, I believe, it. Oh, Mackenzie said she was going to listen. She was pregnant at the time I was in there. Hopefully you had your baby. Hopefully everything's going well, Mackenzie, if you're
Yes.
listening. But
Congrats, Mackenzie.
yeah, she was part of the pain team. So my, what do you call it? The thing stuck in my back.
Oh, yeah.
What's that called? Epidural.
Yes.
So she would check on that and all that, and she was really awesome, very friendly. So thanks everyone. Johns Hopkins University Hospital is amazing, as you can guess. I mean, one of the best hospitals in the country, and received excellent care there. So thank you very much for everybody there that helped me out. All right, one quick news story. Because I love news. Actually, I'm going to debut a new news song right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's that time again to get our news from the news segment. I love how we've got good news to bring, but who knows what Steve's gonna sing. News segments for you boys and girls, news segments spreading around the world.
What'd y'all think of that?
I was like, it's different.
Did you like it? Yeah, it is different. It is different for sure.
Of course.
It is different. So, of course, I was thinking about organs this whole past couple weeks, or past couple months, I should say, and led me to this story that I will share with you right now. Jeremy Renner. Everyone knows Jeremy Renner, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
The Avengers.
Hawkeye, the most important Avenger.
Oh yeah, for sure. He was in a couple other things, of course, as well. When was it? 2023. He got run over by
Snowmobile or something, right?
a snow plow,
Snow
basically.
plow.
Yeah.
Oof.
He was using it to tow his, I think, nephew's car. Using it to tow his nephew's car, like it got stuck, and so he was pulling it with this. And he somehow, it slid off, and he fell underneath it. And he's, everyone knows he broke 38 bones. I guess not everybody knows it, but if you know the story, he got underneath it, broke 38 bones. And, they showed this picture when it happened. He looked all fucked up.
Yeah.
He released more details, though, which I thought was super, super disgusting, and very weird. So he was in the hospital for 3 months. So he fell off it, tried to jump back on it, and got caught up in the tracks, and it broke 38 bones.
That's crazy.
So he was stuck underneath it, and this isn't in this article, but I was reading it in another one. The plow, because it's like tread,
Mhm.
it would
Tank,
keep
right?
just keep, yeah, kind of like, yeah, I think. But it just kept going over his head. So he would be able to tell, like, it would move forward and crush his head, and then it would move back. And so he would kind of got into the rhythm of it. He's like, okay, it's getting ready to come right now. And then over his head.
Shit.
And then back. So it just kept on grinding his
Oh my God.
head. Yeah. So
That's
from
insane.
yeah. From that, half his face is metal. The whole right side of his back is metal. And his ribs, there were 14 broken ribs. And from the thing crushing his head, I'm crushing your head, his eyeball popped out.
Oh, that's my worst
And-
nightmare.
Well, his eyeball popped out. He could look at his eyeball with the eyeball that was still in his head.
What?
He was looking at his eyeball. He said, and you see your eyeball with your other eye because my eyeball was out. What the fuck?
That is. How do you
I
even
mean-
bounce back from that? That's crazy.
Well-
No one should ever. Oh my God.
How do you
So, yeah.
remember that? Like, how do you
I
remember
know. How
that?
do you remember that?
Well, I think that's unfortunate is that he was conscious.
Yeah.
I mean, if he got knocked out, then whatever. But I mean, you would think just the trauma. Unless he's
Wait,
lying.
so he was.
I don't think he's lying.
I still got to figure out what he was
He's
like.
a good actor.
But yeah, so I mean, I was like, holy shit. Eyeball looking at the eyeball is what got me. I was
Yeah,
like,
that's-
holy hell.
That's some fucked up shit.
I mean,
Wait, so his eyeball was wait. I'm just getting it now. It took me a
Okay.
minute. So
Okay.
his eyeball is looking at him. He's looking at himself like a mirror.
no. His eyeball popped out of one. He was looking at that eyeball with the other eyeball. Like he was
Okay.
looking
You
at
could just see his
on the
eyeball
ground.
laying there.
Okay.
Yeah, on the ground.
All of a sudden, I was like, "Wait a minute! That eyeball."
That would be
The
crazy.
detached eyeball worked. Yeah.
It would have to still.
Yeah.
It has Bluetooth, so I could still see.
Hey,
I was
look,
about to say, like,
I wonder if the
Yeah.
strings were still on it.
the strings are long, aren't they?
I think
yeah,
so.
it probably
That
has
thing's like
some.
a
In movies,
yo-yo.
they are.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Tom and
what-
Jerry.
That's that kind of.
Oh,
Oh,
that's what it
yeah.
was. Yeah. Holy shit!
That's not good.
And
That's
it would just like, and then go back down.
the odds of falling out of it and getting under it are like it's just
I think-
horrible.
He tried to jump back in it and probably got caught on the tread and went down.
Yeah, because
Under
the
the
tread has
tread.
to be. The tread looks like that's where you would go.
You have to step
You have
on
to
it.
stand on it. Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna stand on it when it's not moving. Then it's no
Yeah.
big deal. But
That's key.
damn.
Standing on it when it's not moving.
Yeah. Well, hopefully people
Oh,
know now.
Crazy.
That's
It's, you know what's
fucked up.
even crazier is the image I had because I didn't pay attention. Oh, Jeremy Renner was in an accident, a snowmobile. That's what my brain was saying. So I'm like, oh, he was like,
Right.
Oh,
right.
and he fell
like
off.
like a little,
Not
like
that.
a ski-doo or something.
yeah, holy shit.
That's crazy.
That's so bad.
He looks fine, right? I mean,
He's
I
about to
think
be
I've
in
seen-
Avengers, right?
Oh yeah.
Well, he's in
He's
in
basically
that-
Iron Man now. So
He's a great TV show on Paramount. Mayor of Kingstown.
Something of
Yeah.
Kingstown.
Mayor of
Mhm.
Kingstown is one of the best shows in a long time. It's up
I've
there
never
with The
wa- I haven't seen
Wire.
it.
Oh, it's good. It's
Oh,
really
alright.
good.
I did watch Severance. For our listeners who listen,
So good.
did watch Severance. It is fucking awesome. I loved it. I loved
Yeah, I
it.
haven't watched that yet. Is that on Apple? I haven't
Apple.
watched that yet.
You
Yeah.
got to. It's
Severance is great.
I know.
it's really good.
I blew through it. Right. I think I watched it in like 2 weeks.
It's hard to watch it. Like
we would watch episode
spread
after
out.
episode.
It's really easy to binge.
Yep.
All right,
All
y'all,
right,
I gotta
everybody.
get going. Yeah,
He's got to go. He's got to go to bed. All right.
I got to
everybody-
poop.
Oh.
No. So you
If
should
you,
have
had
traded
if you
yours
switched
out for
their
the
anus,
switch
yeah,
your
I know.
anus.
it
Damn
would have
it.
been better.
Next time.
Everybody, thanks for listening to Steve's Diner podcast. We'll catch you next time. Probably not too long. I think.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll
Yeah, 'cause
get
we
into
gotta
a
tell
rhythm.
them about our
Oh.
meet and greet.
Right. Yes.
All right.
We're gonna be having.
Love
we're gonna be having
y'all.
a.
All right.
we'll let
Bye,
Jordan go.
Jordan. Love you
He's gonna
too.
shit his
See ya.
pants. Me and you can talk about it.
That is
Real
true.
quick.
We could add it at the end.
We're
It's a
at the
couple
end.
months away, but
Yeah. So September 20th.
yeah,
It's
In
called
Centerville?
Centerville, Maryland. Where is Centerville?
it's right. It's like a half hour from here, maybe 25 minutes from here.
So it's for a thing called Tattoos for a Cause. Steve, tell us more.
No, I don't. I'm not ready to give exact instructions.
What cause is it
but,
for? I don't even know.
Recovery. It's a recovery.
Oh,
I
gotcha.
could, yeah,
Nice.
I can give all the information. You got to tune in for the next one so I can give you the
Yeah.
actual information.
But
I
anyway,
feel-
we'll be there live. And I have some
Yeah.
ideas I'm going to talk to you about, Steve.
Good. We definitely have to get together and talk about the ideas.
We'll talk. But anyway, everybody heads up. September 20th. Don't do
Yeah.
anything. Don't make any plans
Yeah, we're gonna be hanging out.
because we're going to be in Centerville at Tattoo. I forget what the name of the tattoo
Tattoos
shop
for a
is.
cause.
But what's the name of the tattoo shop?
Oh, Ink or Die.
Ink or Die.
Ink or Die.
Tattoos
One
for a
of the
cause.
best tattoo parlors in the East Coast. On
Yep.
the East Coast.
Yep. I've never been there, but I'm sure it's great.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah,
All right,
more to come on that.